Alright, hello everyone. Before I properly introduce myself and share a few moments during my journey here at Western, I'd just like to take the time to thank you all for coming tonight. I'd also like to personally thank the WIU senior staff for not only selecting me to represent our student athletes this year, but also for the opportunity to share my story as a Leatherneck. I'm truly honored. For those of you whom I've never had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Tiara Herron. Aside from being a devoted member of the women's soccer team here for the past 6 seasons now, I'm currently pursuing a Bachelor's of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences with emphasis in fashion merchandising. When I'm not in the classroom, on the training pitch, or attending BAMO fashion meetings, I find time to work part-time at the university bookstore, where I put my fashion skills to use by revamping all of the store's visual components. Many of you may have caught the fact that I mentioned I've been a Leatherneck for quite some time now. Before anyone makes any preconceived notions, allow me to take you on what I like to call my purple and gold journey. 7 years ago, when I was a junior in high school, a man named Tony Wood made me an offer that would change my life. From not knowing if I was even going to apply for college for financial reasons, one 5.5-hour car ride changed my life and flipped my world upside down. Here was this coach, standing in the parking lot of Brophy Hall, offering me the chance to further my education and compete at the Division I level. Honestly, I was at such a loss for words, I didn't even let him finish giving me a tour before I verbally committed here. It was a rash decision, but I believe in considering your blessings when they're presented. Not only would this opportunity make me the first person on both sides of my family to attend college as a student athlete, but I would also be the only female at Washington Park High School furthering my athletic career that year. However, my endless high of happiness soon came to a halt after tearing my ACL my senior year. Without a doubt, the severity of this injury quickly disintegrated my chances of playing my first year here at Western and would force me to redshirt. From there on, I would frequently struggle year after year with numerous knee and foot injuries to the point where many faculty sitting in this room tonight would ask me, "Are you healthy this season?" Luckily, with the positive spirit of my teammates, words of encouragement from familiar faculty members, countless hours of rehab with our athletic trainers, and the rare chance to gain 2 years of competition back, here I am going into my last season as a Leatherneck. Now, I know that when most student athletes are asked what their most memorable moment was during their college years, their response typically involves a moment during their matches. While I can't deny that I have some awesome memories from being a part of the women's soccer program, my most memorable moment at Western doesn't involve playing soccer. 2 years ago, my mother and stepfather were involved in a serious motorcycle accident. Due to vehicle malfunctions, they both were projected about 50 feet from where the crash occurred. As you can imagine, I was in a panic. The first person I called was my coach, Ted Flagaitis, and without much explanation, I told him I needed to go home and I wasn't sure when I was going to come back. By the time I left Union Station in Chicago, headed home, every single one of my teammates and the coaching staff contacted me in some form to offer support. Them being there for me in that moment when I could have lost my mother and stepfather really verified in my heart that these 28 individuals were my family. There's no doubt in my mind that come December, when I have to walk to Knobloch Hall for the last time, return my soccer gear to Miss Diane, have to say goodbye to all the respectable people I've met here at Western, it'll be a tough pill to swallow. Being a Leatherneck has taught me a number of things, but most of all, it's taught me that there is no substitute for hard work, and to remember that all things are possible for those who believe. Thank you.